Here's a graph that was previously created showing the speed or velocity of a car in meters per second at 1 second intervals, and here's the time axis. Let's say that we get data for a second car and we want to graph the velocity of that second car on the same plot so we can compare them side by side. Let's take a look at how to do that. I'm going to scroll over to where the data is and make another column here. Always label your data with units. And I'm going to insert, right-clicking on the row here, labels car A and car B. That'll help us just keep track of everything, keep everything nicely labeled. Okay, let's say that car B is also not moving at the start of the time, but very quickly gains speed. And okay, so let's say that's our data for car B. And now we want to add that data to our graph here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come over, I'm going to click into the right click onto the graph and hit select data. And you'll see in the select data source dialog that there's velocity meters per second. That's the name of the first graph. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a second graph to the same one. We don't have to care too much about the series name, but we do need to care about the X and Y values. Now remember, Excel only calls the horizontal axis X and the vertical axis Y. Now our X values, our horizontal values on the graph, is really our time. So I'm going to select here and select that column of our time values, and then press this button right here. And it fills in the references to those cells, A3 to A8. A3 to A8 are the set of time values. And then our set of Y values, which are really our velocity values for the second car, select the 1 there, and then hit this button, and then select the velocity values that correspond to your time values. Make sure that everything lines up. Now here I got an error. The reason I got an error is because this 1 that was originally there in the cell there was not deleted, not replaced. So I just went ahead and manually deleted it, hit OK, and hit OK. Now here is our second set of data. So those awful big blocks that Excel likes to use. I'm going to do Format Data Series, right click on any of them, Marker Options, do the built-in, and we'll go down here to the smallest size, and we'll make them the round dots again also. We'll keep it a different color, so now we can tell car B from car A. And now we have two plots on the same graph, and we can see a difference in behavior. The car A, the blue dots, is showing a linear, steady increase in speed. The car B, represented by the red dots, speeds up faster, but then kind of levels off here. It's still gaining speed, but at very low acceleration. But anyway, that is how you add a second plot to an existing graph.